Didn't even get to cross.
Boom.
He looks like that.
So he's like a butcher-looking guy.
So he's
Stout boy, huh?
he's
Hitting
definitely
carbs a little hard.
I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna walk up to him.
Oh, he's
I'm gonna approach him real, wealthily. Brush off my shoulders. Reach into my pocket or whatever and pull out my sack of coins.
Okay.
Put the nuts on the counter,
And I'm gonna crack it open a little bit, let it, make sure you can see it, and then close it back up. Put it away, and then ask him if he has any. So, quick recap for me. Our guy was poisoned, correct, right?
He has a disease.
So he. Oh my god. So, but he was poisoned, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Because
That's how the
He
disease was.
He was poisoned.
That's how the disease was administered. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask him if he has any poisons.
He
that
says.
I could purchase.
He says no. All we sell here that's like that are potions because our local druid always goes out in the forest and gathers that for us and always makes that for us.
So he makes what again?
Potions of
The other
healing.
guy? Okay. So all he has is potions of healing.
Correct.
Come on, I really don't want to do this. Am I the only one in here? How long has it been?
It's been about, I'd say 20 minutes. I don't know what Althea and the druid are doing.
Is my backup coming in?
Oh, well, I just rolled the 17.
I'm just
for
sitting here
kind of
keeping
creating
him
a distraction
company,
crowd
by the
out there,
way.
and Althea said she was going to use her leggies, so I'm assuming we're doing something similar to the can
No.
on the corner, drawing what I would hope is a large enough crowd to get this guy's attention.
Oh my god.
Well, now he's busy talking to Majoro, so he doesn't really notice anything happening outside. And I'll say that the druid probably heads out. Did you when you were talking? Were you talking to the druid too? Like, were you telling him like, "Hey, what do you guys want to do?" And you were like discussing everything with him as well, or no?
Sure, I'll include him in it because I didn't think about that before, but yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he makes his way and he's standing. He's watching the door, make sure no one really leaves or enters. I'll say that.
Okay.
And so he's the only one in the store right now?
He's what?
He's the only one in the store right now?
Yeah, Majora's the only one in the store still.
Are there any weapons that I could see?
Yeah, I'm just gonna run down the list of
give me
things.
his
So,
wares.
do you want his armor too? Because he sells armor.
Not armor. I'm good with armor.
Okay, so he has a club, a quarterstaff, 20 arrows or bolts, a short bow, a dagger, a short sword, and a hand crossbow. You can all see like in a glass like display.
Okay.
It's like a pawn shop. Best I can do is 20.
God,
Okay. So since my thing isn't really working, I'm getting gold from my performance.
Roll a d20.
Okay. I rolled one more. Boom, even better, 18.
Yeah, you get 20 gold. 15 gold pieces.
Okay, I'm gonna give 5 to Althea.
Hmm.
I've got three. Where's my gold at right now?
Yeah. Oh god, this is so embarrassing.
The druid is listening to see if anything happens in the store too. I'll say that as
Just
well.
got destroyed. I flashed him and he's like, eh. Oh,
Okay.
God.
So, I'm gonna go inside.
I'm just gonna be looking at all his stuff.
And start looking too, and in the process, actually gonna come over here and start talking to the guy and be like, hey, I'm looking for a couple of things, maybe some different armors and a couple different weapons, and try and get his attention, undivided attention, I guess.
Okay, so he looks over at you because you can tell that Majora's kind of doing his own thing now. He's like, well, everything that I sell is either in this armor display or in this glass display, or it's over on the wall to your right. And you can see some hide armor, a shield, chainmail, and scale mail, along with all the weapons. And he has like a shelf just full of potions of healing.
Nice.
I can list you the weapons again if you want me to.
So how would I give Dan my bardic inspiration to kind of give him his advantage here? Because won't that, like, the guy be weird? Like, why are you singing?
No, he'll allow it because now that you guys have stayed here for the night and a couple hours has passed, he's kind of, because the town is so small, he kind of heard about your luscious voice.
So I'm just like, yeah, man, show me a couple of things, and then in the process I start singing along, strumming the guitar or the lute a little bit, and I'm gonna cast bardic inspiration to give him that D6 for his next whatever he does.
So yeah, the Radford starts dancing, moving to the beat a little bit.
Dope. So he's dancing, and then what all weapons and armors do you have again? I wanted the crossbow, the hand crossbow, and the bolts for sure.
He says that the wait, what?
And I wanted to know what armors he had.
He says the hand crossbow costs 75 gold pieces, and for 20 bolts for the crossbow, it'll be 1 gold piece. And he also says that he has hide, armor, shield, chainmail, and scale mail.
I can't remember if this scale mail gives you a negative on stealth checks. Disadvantage.
I'll tell you in a second.
One of those doesn't, and whichever it is, I'm gonna boost my armor up.
He said, wait.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna ask him and be like, yeah, do you have any medium armor that's not gonna make too much noise for when I'm moving around?
Someone just eat their mic?
Alright.
You all heard that too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. He's like, yeah, I can make a chain shirt, but it's gonna take a second because I have to take apart some of this chainmail, and it's gonna cost you 75 gold pieces. But you won't have disadvantage. He doesn't tell you this disadvantage part, but you won't have disadvantage on stealth checks.
And what's the armor class of that?
13 plus your dex modifier with a max of 2.
So that would be 2. So yeah, that'd put me at 15. I'll buy all of them, all of it. The armor that needs to get remade, the crossbow and the bolts, and 2 health potions, please.
Okay.
Make sure we make it 3.
Oh, Jesus, you're gonna make me do math like this? 75 plus
150 plus 1, and then whatever the potions cost. Or 3 gold pieces, whatever it was for the bows, crossbow bolts.
He says it'll be 181 gold pieces.
That is fair enough. I'm gonna give him 181 gold pieces.
He says, good doing business with you.
100, At the same time, I'm going to keep talking to him a little bit, trying to keep him distracted, so that hopefully, during this time that was going on, Dan has made it his way into the office or something.
Mm-hmm. So basically, while this is all going on, which side is the door on for the office?
It's right. It's on that side where you're standing.
Okay. I'd like to back into it, back into the door, give the knob a little jiggle, if I may.
It's unlocked, but if you want to get in, you're gonna roll a stealth check.
Yeah, I'm noticing that it, opens with ease. I'm gonna turn around and stealth
Slip in.
in.
Just slip in.
Wish we had more people in here to do this. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna slip in. So, slip in something real nice. What is that? A +4? Wait, it's plus my. Do I add dexterity? No, I just add.
No,
stealth.
are you proficient with stealth?
+4, baby.
Yeah.
You already know.
Because what you probably did was you probably just took your dexterity modifier, which was 2, and you took your proficiency bonus, which is 2, so that's why it's +4. So yeah, you get in just fine.
Okay.
And all you see is a desk with a lot of paper on it, a lot of just like bills and like order forms and stuff like that, and that's it basically, and a
I
chair.
don't see like a chest stuff or anything snooping around.
No, he's smart and doesn't keep his gold at his place of work.
So he doesn't live here.
What all was in there again? Just like work papers and stuff?
Yeah, does he have like notes? Does anything look like just like a quick note in his trash can or anything?
No, nothing that you can see.
I'm gonna slip back out. Like a snake. A yellow and white snake.
Oh. Well, that was
I'm gonna come over here.
successful.
And I'm gonna come over here, start a conversation with both of them, be like, so so you both from the town here? You know.
Me? No, I just came in recently from elsewhere.
All right. Does he say anything?
He's like, I also recently came here not too long ago. I used to live in the big town, but they recently. I used to live in White Rock, but they recently. I recently wanted to move, just wanted to make a change of pace, change my life a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how's business around here?
It's good so far. Definitely not as good as it used to be. A lot less people here, so a lot less market.
Yeah, I was thinking about moving in myself.
Why
Do
less
you
people?
live in a good area? Is there like a good place to live around here?
He's like anywhere really. It's just a nice, quiet town. Anywhere is really nice. And what were you saying, Meevil?
Why is there less people?
Because this is a village and the other one was a town, so just bigger.
Oh, okay. I thought he was saying that there was like less people than normal in the village.
No.
Damn.
Oh, right. Well, what time is it now?
It's probably about
Do you have like a lunch break?
yeah, I think it's about like noonish, we'll say.
He's like going to walk out or shut down for lunch soon.
Well, I guess let's say.
I wanna. Fuck it. 200 and something pounds. Rush him, bro. We both can get him.
God.
Not really. I'm gonna do an intimidation check. Be like, all right, we were told you would know something about this. So I'm gonna pull my rapier.
He is getting ready
Oh,
for lunch, by
God.
the way.
Okay, perfect time. Wow, damn, do I want to steal? What do you want? What do you think? Should I try and pick his pockets and see if there's something in it, or what? I'm
Well,
whispering.
at this point, does he know? Have we established that, you pulled your sword out, right? Or your rapier?
Well, he made that mention, and I didn't finish it, so I went with, hold on a second. Went with,
So you do, or you don't?
reassessing.
Okay. I'm gonna walk out here.
Yeah, he tells you guys, he's like, all right, guys, I'll be back in an hour. I'm starving over here. If you guys wanna keep talking, because you guys seem cool and seem nice, I'm gonna go over to the tavern to have some lunch and have a drink or two, and then I'll come back to work.
I'll say, all right.
Cool.
have a good one.
That sounds good.
Actually,
I'm
come out
kinda
here.
hungry too.
So yeah, he's
Well,
leaving.
come
As you guys are
He isn't
leaving
right
though.
behind me, is he?
No. He's like over here now. But as Majora, as you're leaving, the door like burst open, and you could see the druid like trying to stop someone, and this courier comes in, mailman basically. He's running in, and he looks at Radford. He's like, sorry, this is so late. I meant to get to you this as soon as possible. And he hands him a letter. And then he looks at you, Majora, and he's like, I'm sorry for bumping into you. I didn't mean to. I was just running really, really late. And then he gives you a gold piece, like, to
I'm
say
asking.
sorry.
Oh, no, okay.
And he just walks away after
I
that.
watch it. I just watch it bounce off my. Is he gonna toss it at me? Did you say?
Yeah, he just flicks it at you, like he's like.
I just watch it hit my poncho and fall to the ground. Because I have a dagger in one hand already out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna look at it.
He looks down at the gold piece, and he
Is
looks.
right away, or is he kind of like walking still and reading it?
No, he's leaving right away because he's running late for everything, for all his other deliveries.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Step out.
Wait,
I'm gonna
wait.
walk out here.
Time, everyone, go back real quick and roll a Majora and Meval roll a perception check. Actually, everyone roll a perception check.
I see nothing.
Critical!
He knows all.
Okay, so I'll say Althea and Meval, you see on the letter that Radford got, like the
What's that?
the stamp on it, you can see that it has this where's it at?
I'm fine with the vibrator in the background.
A coal black battle axe. You can see on the symbol.
Unique way to describe it. Cold black battle axe.
Coal, like
Um,
COAL,
Oh.
black.
So can I walk out front?
Yeah, you guys can do it.
I'm gonna say
Uh,
I'm a like have my hand on the door with it still
Can I
open,
consider anything?
1 second, Meval. Go ahead, Majora.
and I would say to them too that the establishment's closed now, and then I'm gonna walk back in and shut the door behind me.
Okay. The druid looks around and then follows you in. And what was that, Meval?
Oh, so he's just eating his lunch there? I thought he was going to the tavern.
Well,
No, he is.
he was, but you guys kind of locked him in now. Are you doing anything, Althea?
Oh, I didn't realize we had locked him in.
Or
Okay.
Majora just did that.
Oh.
Althea, are you gonna do anything?
No.
Okay. You're just gonna stay at the
Just
door?
watching the door.
Yeah.
He's just out there dancing.
So
Yeah, pretty
Um,
much.
I guess, since he just locked it and things got awkward, I'm gonna roll an intimidation check and tell him that we were told that you might know something about this disease that our chieftain has. I want answers now, or I'm gonna break your fingers.
Can I
Snap your neck.
can I take out my short sword and dagger and kind of like have them outside of my poncho so they're visible?
Basically ready in action. Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Just wanted to know.
So you say that to him, and Radford just looks back at Meval, and he's just like, I know nothing. I don't know what you guys
Oh,
want.
it's one of these again.
No, I don't know what you guys want with me. I'm just trying to go to lunch. You know, and I thought you guys were cool, and you know, you bought all that stuff from me, and I thought today was just gonna be another good day. You are you sure you guys have the right information?
So can I just do the same thing again?
I'm gonna rat our friend out. I'm gonna rat the
Druid?
boy over here and be like, "That's our information source."
Yeah.
Actually,
let's
no,
see what he does
so-
with that.
He looks over at the Druid, and he's like, "Aren't you the one that gives us all these health potions? How
Okay, I'm gonna.
how would you know anything? 'Cause you're always out in the forest."
Damn it! Wait, no, that's 6. Then 5 makes it 10. And then 2 more, right? Yeah, 11, 12. So that's 12. And I'm gonna be like, we asked about the locals, and some people they have seen you sneaking out about at night and stuff, and acting suspiciously. Don't fucking play us. Tell us what you know.
He's just like, "I have sleeping issues. That's why I go out at night. The cold air helps me relax."
Hmm.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna try to forcefully take the letter.
Roll a strength check.
Oh boy.
6 plus
Oh boy.
2.
Oh boy. Oh! It's over.
Wouldn't that be like a dexterity though? Because I'm like snatching it real quick.
I can understand that, but at the same time, it's him pulling on it versus you pulling on it, basically.
Ah, okay.
When I see him go for the letter, can I raise my sword towards him, like kind of point it at him, and ask him what the letter's about? And I'll go for an intimidation, basically.
Well, I was contemplating if I wanted to roll disadvantage. Then, if you're raising the sword up at him, I might just roll disadvantage to see if Meval can get the letter or not. Or do you want to roll? Or do you want to do what you're saying? It's up to you.
I could just do it after. 'Cause, I didn't know he was just. Well, are they like? Is it a little like tug of war type thing going on?
It is for a second, but he
He wins it.
yeah,
and then I raise my
Radford
sword
wins.
at him.
Okay, and then
Okay.
yeah, make an intimidation check then.
1 second. Okay, I guess just D20. Okay.
Plus your charisma modifier. Okay.
That's one.
Ah,
Let's go.
What are you saying, or what are you doing again?
I'm asking him. Just hand over the letter. What's it about? Quick.
So, he basically pisses his pants, and he's like,
Guard.
okay, I'm sorry, and he hands Majora the letter.
I'm actually, when he goes to hand it to me, I'm gonna point to
Ask him about.
you with my sword. It's kind of like to him.
All right, so he hands it to Meval then.
Okay. Since he's also currently pissing himself because he's got the sword at him, I wanted to tell us what you know about the disease that our chief has, and then I describe the disease and everything, and then ask for well, demandingly, I guess, ask for an antidote.
So are you opening the letter in the process of this, or?
Yes.
All right. Well, he looks at you while you're opening the letter, and he's like, I didn't. I did make this disease and slash poison, but I was not the one who unleashed it on your elder. To be honest with you, I was cast out from my religion, and that is why I had to move, because they figured out that I made this disease, and they cast me out, and now I live here. And that letter will say probably to meet behind the tavern at a specific time, because I am the head of a cult that still worships the goblin god of Malgabite. Honestly, the pronunciation in this game is going to kill me.
I was right.
And his symbol is that black battle axe that you see on that letter. That's the seal.
Oh, okay.
And that is everything I know. I never made a antidote. I never did anything. But my
How does he know?
but my
He doesn't know anything else?
what was that?
He's the leader of the cult and doesn't know anything else?
Let me finish. But my other, not followers,
Constituents?
the other people of the church might have made an antidote knowing what could have happened if this was unleashed on anybody.
I would like to ask who he gave it to, who he sold it to.
The disease or the
Yes.
poison.
Poison.
He said he didn't. I've never sold this to anyone, because after making it, I realized how bad it was, how evil it was. The only
How did it get out?
the only people that know that it got out, or the only people that know that I made it, was the other people in my church. I don't know, after they kicked me out, I don't know if they sold it to someone. I don't know if they gave it to someone. I don't know. They could have done anything with it. I have no idea.
How many of them are there?
There's only that one as far as I know, and I don't think anyone is smart enough to recreate it.
I mean the people.
Oh.
In your cult.
My bad.
Like,
Giving you information you don't even need. As far as I remember, there was about 20 people, but that was 3 months ago. It could have doubled in size for all I know. My bad. Don't listen to me. That was for the other people that are still part of the church. For the cult, he just says it's it's him and 2 other people.
Oh, okay. It's him and 2 other people only.
Yeah. In this town, at least, he says. I'm
One
all
or two
out.
others.
I'm all backwards on my information right now. He said it's the courier and the bartender.
Where do they live?
The courier lives. I'm just gonna ping it right here, and the bartender lives right here. And then he lives right here. He says that he lives right here, and they always meet behind the general
Okay,
store every whatever day it is.
What time is it now that we've been having this conversation?
So he was about noon. He was about to go do that. The courier came. I'll say about 2.
I'm gonna ask.
What does
time
the
it is.
note say?
Yeah.
It says 2 a.m.
Ugh.
And we're at 2 p.m., so we got 12 hours. Is that what
I'm
you're
asking
saying?
if he wants to live.
I say we tie him up and leave him in his house after we check his house for stuff. What does it look like in the streets? How busy is it?
Are you asking me that, or are you asking Althea that?
I'm asking you that. I guess I'll see that. I don't know.
It's starting to die down because everyone's.
Yeah, noon rush is finished.
What was that?
The afternoon rush.
Yeah, the afternoon. Yeah.
Okay. So I say, why don't we, like, Majora, can stay close to him at knife point, kind of hidden in the cloakish a little bit, and walk him to his house, and then go with Althea, and I'll distract the street crowd, so that way no one really notices. Or and if he does scream, most people won't hear him.
Yeah,
Or
I'm gonna.
he-
Like I said, I'm gonna ask if he wants to live.
He like cowering for his life. He's like, "Yes, I've given you all that I can, and I'm sorry for any harm that has come to you or anyone that you like. I never meant for any of it to happen." And the druid looks at you and looks at him, and he's just like, he whispers in your ear. He's like, "Do it."
I'm
I'm gonna say, then we shall go to your house.
All right, so he's walking, and do you want to go in or just like outside?
I'd like to motion to Althea and say to follow me.
Okay.
I'm gonna start playing music to distract people.
Yeah, roll a. Yeah,
Boom,
you're good.
okay.
You're good.
Ooh.
16, 17.
So, okay.
And the druid's following. The druid's following you guys too. Are you guys going inside or what's? Oh god. Whoops.
I say, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So yeah, you guys all go inside. Just accept the jank.
Mm-hmm.
And do you want to try and go through his stuff or talk to him or what do you guys want to do?
Dismantle the
Walking
place.
to the bar.
Bring it to the ground.
I would say good. I would say go through his fucking. Start checking for any goods, any extra gold, stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rob
homeboy
the place.
plays- So what? Is he a good guy somehow?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't know if we should rob him. Because if we can get him on our side, and have him, well, not on our side, but work with him, and in order to meet up with the people.
Worshiping an evil god.
I don't. We can
Oh, I see.
meet with them through
We
him.
could use him as bait.
Essentially, yes.
Okay. Yeah,
I
that
still
sounds
wanna
good.
steal
So I
some
guess
gold
let's
'cause I'm broke.
all meet up in his house and take turns watching him until the meeting or something.
All right, yeah, that sounds good. So I'm gonna let him know. I'm gonna be like, we're gonna need to gather, or I'm asking him who's. Did I ask him who's meeting
Yeah,
at that time?
You didn't specifically ask that, but he just says all the members of the cult in this town. So the courier and the bartender and him.
Barkeep, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say, all right, we shall meet with them tonight with you and figure everything out.
He sits down in his chair and he's just like, I hope this goes well.
You goddamn right. Do you hope it goes well, boy?
And then you guys take a long rest, and we are done for today.